Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a Sephora haul video, and this probably will be the last one, I think, until the Sephora sale happens. It's usually the first week of November, but as soon as I know the sale dates, I'll have them in this video for you guys. So definitely check back here if you are still wondering when the Sephora sale is. As soon as I know, I'll let you know, and I'll put it in the description box for you guys. But I figured I need to get this haul up before I do my Sephora recommendations and all that, because that's coming up very soon. And I have a bunch of stuff to share with you that I picked up since my last Sephora haul. So you guys know that's how I work my haul videos. I show you absolutely everything I get from Sephora, and I do it since my last one. This is all my accumulation since then, and you've probably actually seen already a few of these products I've used in trying new makeups. But I know a few of you just really like the hauls, and I love filming them for you guys. So without further ado, if you have not subscribed already, I would love for you to do so by hitting the red button, the bell, if you want to be notified of all my future videos. And let's go ahead and begin this Sephora haul. Something that I've been loving and feel you guys really need, because this is honestly the best of this product category that I've ever tried. And it's the new Huda Beauty liner. It is a brush tip liner pen, and pens are my favorite way to apply liner, and this is the smallest tip I've ever used for eyeliner. Extremely small, very precise. You can do super tiny strokes using this. I used this today, so if you struggle with making wings, this is the easiest thing I've ever used. Plus, getting in the inner corner, you don't get a super thick line in there like many pens because they're just too thick. This is honestly perfect. Glides on smoothly, you get good amount of pigmentation, wears all day, literally everything I want in an eyeliner. So this has been my #1 thing, and definitely something I'm going to recommend during the sale. But you guys for sure need this product. If you're looking for a new liner, definitely pick this one up next, because I think you're gonna enjoy it for sure. Then I had to pick up one of the new shades in the Gloss Bomb Heats from Fenty. This is a plumping gloss. You guys know how much I absolutely love Hot Cherry, and this is the shade Fussy. Picked up this one, even though I wanted them all. I figured, you know what, pick up one for now, see if it's still good, and wait for the sale to pick up the other two. So this is the shade Fussy. I've actually gone through a whole one of the non-plumping version of this, so I figured this would be the best color for me to get, and it's just a beautiful everyday sheer pink. Gives a super glossy look to the lips, but also plumps them up. So it's basically my perfect version of a gloss, and I've really been enjoying this formula. So as soon as I saw that she had more colors coming out, I was so happy, because you guys know how much I loved Hot Cherry. And then I did pick up a couple products from REFY, and my favorite of the two would have to be the cream bronzer. And I got the shade Tan. It looked pretty dark online, and the undertone is definitely a lot different than normally I go for. So it's unique to my collection, especially for cream, because it has quite a deep red tone to it. So it looks like this, but it really flatters my skin tone, because I naturally pull really red when I tan, and it just works for me. So if you're curious and you're around my complexion, tan does work for us, and I think it's a really good color for my undertone specifically. And the formula, compared to other cream bronzing products I've used, it's actually probably the top in terms of performance and how it's easy to use. And I'm one to like the Huda Beauty Tantour, but this one even more so blends out like a dream. It really blends into the skin. It gives that beautiful gradient if you blend at the edges, and just a fantastic formula to work with. Really nice color, warms up the skin. You can tell when you blend it out, it's not so red. It's just a really nice, warm, perfect bronze color. So definitely one I recommend. If you're really into cream products, this is a top one at Sephora right now. And I love how simple the packaging is of REFY. Not a lot to it. And then I did pick up the gloss highlighter, which I have not had a chance to use on my skin in a video yet, because it is so dewy. Maybe I should put it on now, honestly, but then my hair is gonna get stuck in it, which it already is. So this is what the packaging of the gloss highlighter looks like, and it's just in one shade, which is Topaz. Again, you don't really see anything on the packaging. Just love how sleek it is. And this, if you want dew to your skin, then you'll love this. But it's one of those products, like I was mentioning, my hair gets stuck in it because it is so glossy on the skin. It's just not as practical as some other products for me specifically. There's a time and place for it for sure, and I do wear my hair up often, but I just can't get away with this if my hair is down. I'm going outside. I'm just gonna constantly stick to my skin with this. But this is what it looks like. It really does give a dew to your skin. A little goes a very long way, but I just put a lot on so you guys can see. It's beautiful, and I thought it would be too dark because the shade Topaz, when it comes out, looks a little deep for my skin. But the REFY products, though they look a little deep in the pan, they don't show up as deep when you put them on your skin. So I'm able to get used to this, and I feel like a lot of people will because the formula is very forgiving in terms of the color. So I really like that. I just haven't had a chance to use it in a tutorial yet just because of the gloss impact in my hair. It needs a specific moment. And then I also decided to pick up the Makeup by Mario Master Hold Brow Gel. And I decided to pick this up because Stephanie was telling me I needed to pick this up. I was going to hold off till the sale, but she said I needed it. And we both agree that this is better than the Patrick Ta one. My only complaint about this is how small it is and how little product you get. But the formula itself is quite nice. It's super thin and it doesn't get flaky or anything weird on your brows. It holds your brows and the brush is literally perfect. It gets the job done. There's a short bristle side and some long bristles. You can really get that laminated brow look if you're looking for that. And it just holds up. It's just a good brow gel. So you really can't go wrong if you're curious about it. I'd pick this one up over all the new release brow gels at Sephora, quite honestly. I think it's the best one. It's just tiny. The next product I picked up are the Glamnetic lashes in Babygirl. And I put a poll on my Instagram showing all 6 styles that were available on Sephora. And you guys decided on this style. And I really like that you picked out this one for me. Normally I go for a more cat eye, but because I had to cut these to fit my eye, which you can do with magnetic lashes. I had someone mention that I shouldn't have cut them, but a lot of people wouldn't be able to use these if you couldn't cut them to fit your eyes because not everyone has the lid space to fit how long these were for these. So I did cut them. They work fine. I can use them. I just clip off the ends whenever I use magnetic lashes and they stick on perfectly fine. So these are what the Babygirl style looks like cut. So they do look a little bit more cat eye just because I did clip off the ends, but it's a perfect style and fit for my eyes and my lashes. So I'm so happy you guys selected these ones for me. I can kind of dress them up, dress them down, and you can use these apparently up to 60 times, which granted I think is possible as long as you don't lose them. That's the only thing. For expensive lashes you can use so much. You got to make sure you take care of them. And it's really nice because the magnetic ones, you're not really peeling off glue, so they can wear even more than glue-on lashes. So they're a really good alternative, especially if you're like me and you have sensitivities to lash glue. It's a really great option for us. And then I also went back to Sephora and picked up the second blush they had from the Dior Backstage collection, and this is the coral shade. And the last time I picked up the pink one. These are so hard to get a hold of, so if you see them in stock, I wouldn't even wait for the sale, to be honest, for these because they sell it quite fast. You got to be on it. So this is the coral shade. I actually like it a lot more than the pink one, but it's not the color of the case. It's quite different, which I always like to show in my videos because for a long time, I thought it was a see-through packaging like all the Dior Backstage collection, but it is not. It's actually a color in there because there is a mirror, and it's not that color at all. It's definitely more pink than orange, so it's a pinky coral, which I personally really like. Favorite kind of blushes are pinky corals like that, so it's perfect for me. And these are unique because they adjust to the pH of your skin, so they're going to look different on everyone. And I just think it's such a beautiful formula, good pigmentation, blends out easily, no patching, skipping, anything, and just settles on the face really nicely. Wears well too. Perfect blush. I hope they come out with more colors because I'm obsessed with pink and coral. They need more. And then I picked up my first Pat McGrath Labs Mothership palette, and it is the 9 Huetopian Dream. This is what the packaging looks like, the outer packaging, and I did a whole dedicated video on this. If you did not see, I'll link it up above. So I'm just going to show you guys briefly in this video. As I'm sure a lot of you know, If you are makeup lovers and followers, the Pat McGrath Mothership palettes are very pricey, so I've been personally waiting for my perfect palette to come before I spend that kind of cash on an eyeshadow palette, and this was it for me. It's just so pretty, has a beautiful array of colors. I'm wearing this on my cheeks right now, like this kind of color for my cheeks. It's just perfect, and it just really beautiful looks, but still has some versatility in it to really amp it up and play around with some colors and different finishes here. I think it's perfect, honestly. It is super luxe. It feels like a brick. The most luxurious product that I personally own. So I'm very happy with the purchase, and I have been really enjoying playing with it and coming up with a bunch of different looks with it since I purchased it. So it's definitely not a regret for me. I know it was a pricey purchase, but as a makeup lover, I always knew I was gonna be purchasing one of those palettes eventually once the perfect one came along. And now I can see why so many people love the formula of those palettes. And then I picked up a couple things from Charlotte Tilbury. I got another one of the Lip Cheat lip liners in Hot Gossip. And I really love the lip liners from Charlotte Tilbury because they have extreme wear to them. You really don't need to touch them up. And they're really nice and creamy, but not to the point where they're bleeding or smearing or anything like that. So that's Hot Gossip. Works for so many looks, like what I'm wearing today. It is just the perfect kind of color and just a really easy everyday wear color for me. I can wear it all over my lips too. It's just really perfect. Looks pretty natural on my lips. And then I also picked up one of these Charlotte Tilbury lip and cheek tints. Never tried them before. I saw them on Sephora, and I got the Santa Euphoria. And this I'm still unsure about. I've been wearing it a couple times, but it is so sheer on my lips. Like, I can barely tell pigmentation. So it's right up there. But because my lips are so much darker than this, it doesn't really show up, honestly, on my lips. I feel like maybe when I press my lips together, I might activate it or something, and it looks a little darker, but quite frankly, I think this is just too light for the pigmentation in my lips. And I have tried it on my cheeks too, and it's just a no-go for that specifically. So I'm gonna play around with it a little bit more and get back to you, but my first impressions of it are not my favorite. And then I also got another one of my Urban Decay brow blades. I didn't get blackout. I got dark drapes because I am going to be lightening my hair. I'm going to be trying to get back to my natural color, which is not as dark as this. It's quite a bit lighter. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be a whole process, and I'm considering filming it for my channel as well because it's going to take probably some time. I just want to do it as healthy and safe for my hair as possible because, like, I take pride in the health of my hair and I do not want to ruin it. But I've been wanting to lift the color for quite some time. I just have been nervous about wrecking my hair. That's why I got dark drapes. You guys know, if you follow my channel, brow blade, it's an essential, and during Labor Day, they had, I think it was up to 50% off, and this was super cheap. So that's why I picked up one of those for eventually when I have my hair lightened. It should match my brows then. Right now, it's too warm for me. Still wear it though, you know? I don't care, but it's gonna definitely match better when I have my hair lifted. And then I did get a bunch of good samples, which I do like to share in my videos just because sometimes I place an order because the samples are so good, quite honestly. So I figured I'd share the ones that I did get with you guys. And they were offering Lemaire at one point, and anytime they do that, there's an order right there. You know what? I actually forgot something. Why did I move this over? I got a backup of my Rio Deo. I ran out of it just now. So I actually need to open this and use this. This is my favorite deodorant currently. It lasts on me. It has that beautiful fragrance to it that Sol de Janeiro has for this line. Their original fragrance they came out with. The only thing about this is that I felt like I did go through it quite quickly. But it is my perfect deodorant. I just feel like it works. And it's hard to find aluminum-free deodorants in my experience that really do the trick, and this one does. So if you've not tried this, I highly recommend it. If you're looking for aluminum-free deodorant and you love the Sol de Janeiro smell, it is strong, but I like that. For a deodorant, it just masks everything, you know? So now going to my samples. So I did get Lemaire, and I do like to get that when it is available because Lemaire works really nicely. I know it's pricey, but it's one of those things that just work for my skin. So I got a little guy of the moisturizing cream, I have 2 jars of this actually on the go. So this is just going to be waiting to use, but I know I'm going to use it, so that's why that one in the cart. And if I can save money, like that's probably like $50 right there, honestly. It's a really good deal, so that's why I do get the Lemaire when they offer it. And then Glow Recipe had some samples of their Watermelon Glow Hyaluronic Clay Pore Tight Facial Mask. And you guys know I'm really sensitive to clay, so I didn't want to go ahead and purchase the Glow Recipe, even though I literally have almost everything in the line currently. I use it for my skin. It's like my favorite skincare currently. I just wanted to get the samples and maybe try this out in my T-zone, see how it goes. I just have to be mindful of my cheeks, which cannot handle it. I have not tried this yet though. So if you guys have tried this mask, new one from Glow Recipe, let me know because I've heard really good things about it. I'm gonna set that aside to maybe do that tonight. I keep forgetting because I had it down here for the haul, but I've really been wanting to use that. And then, yeah, I pretty much picked all skincare samples because these all spoke to me on a level that I really wanted to try. So we got the Fenty Skin Fat Water. It's a pore refining toner serum. A lot of toners do not work for me, sensitive to toners too. The only one that I've really found is the Glow Recipe one that doesn't make my skin freak out. So I wanted to try the Fenty one. Looks like this. I like tight pores. So that's the toner, and then I also got a couple samples from Youth to the People. We have the Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream. It looks like this. I also hear really good things about Youth to the People, but I haven't really tried too much from the brand. And then we have their Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanser. This is a face wash. I hear really good things about this too. I'm really excited to test out these skincare products. And like I said in a previous video, I wanted to do scent of the day, and I forgot to do it in my last Sephora haul update, but I'm remembering to do it now. So this is my scent of the day. This is what I'm wearing today. It is the GUERLAIN Mon Guerlain, and it is the Eau de Parfum. This is just a super elegant, everyday, classy scent. There's never a time where this isn't appropriate for me. It just always makes me feel like I'm put together. I'll have the notes on the screen for you guys. But it has that really nice vanilla to it that brings me into fall and is the perfect fragrance for fall when I want something daytime, elegant, or even evening. Honestly, like I'd wear anything year round personally, but I think of these darker amber liquids, the really rich vanilla scents, more so for my cooler months fragrances. So this is one that I brought out to bring into my fall rotation. And I mentioned this in my perfume video, which I think will be up before my Sephora haul. I did mention this there, but if you are curious of my scent for today, it is Mon Guerlain. I love this. It smells so good. 1 or 2 sprays of this for me, I'm good to go. 3 was a little bit intense. It's a potent one, at least for me. It's pretty strong, but in the best way possible. That is everything for my Sephora haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I will be doing an update in the future. I usually wait about a month to do the update for you guys so you can know how these worked out for me, whether I returned something or not. Still debating on this haul if that's going to be the case for a product in here, but for the most part, we're pretty set. I've been really enjoying it. But I will, of course, update you guys in the future on how these things work. Maybe the samples that I tried out if you want to know those. I don't think I've updated on samples before, but if you guys want to know about the little samples I got, I can definitely update you guys on that too. So let me know in the comment section below. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today. And if you have not subscribed already, what are you doing? I'd love for you to join the family here by hitting the red button, the bell, if you want to be notified of all my future videos. And I will see you guys in my next one.